from the Queen City, we're live inside Great American Ballpark in Cincinnati, Ohio. This evening, we've got a matchup out of the NL Central Division between the Chicago Cubs and the Cincinnati Reds. Alongside Dan Plesac and Mark DeRosa, and Danny, as pitching matchups go, it doesn't get much better than what we've got here for this one.
Well, Matt, these are two of the best in the business. Two guys that throw a lot of strikes, and if their game is on, we should have a very low-scoring ball game with these two elite starting pitchers.
We've got baseball. Luis Castillo, the right-handed native of the Dominican Republic, will be the starter. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, it's hard to have all four of your pitches on, but I think if this guy can have two or three of his four pitches and have command of them, he's going to have a really good game.
So here is Josh Naylor, and we are set for baseball here
Leading
this
off
evening.
tonight for the Cubs, the left fielder, Josh Naylor.
Now the first pitch. Underway here in the Monday opener as the game's first pitch misses for ball one. And guys, as we take a look at the Reds entering play here tonight, they've been fairly punchless of late, losing last time out and in fact dropping 6 of their last 7.
Yeah, Matty, these players got in their cars today to drive to the stadium focused on one thing. Not who was going to be the hero, just the fact that they needed a W and that one of their teammates, whether it's them or someone else, has to come up with a big knock.
2 balls and a strike. Here it comes. Changeup taken for ball 3, well below the zone.
Having a little trouble finding the zone to start the night. It's always deflating to walk the leadoff guy in the game, so we'll see if he can initiate some contact here.
And he lays off ball 4, and the leadoff man is on to begin the ball game.
Batting second, the center fielder, number 8.
Now at the plate, Ian Happ, currently 9th in the NL in hitting, entering play.
There's no way you could have forecasted this kind of season from this guy. Not to take anything away from him, but I don't think many people in baseball considered him to be one of the league's best hitters for average coming into this year.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch. And a called strike down in the zone, 0-1.
Everything this guy throws is hard. That changeup he throws is in the high 80s to go along with that good heater.
The 0-1. Turned on down the line. Right to him. One there. On to first to complete the double play. Digging in next will be Chris Bryant. No one on base for him after the double play.
Yeah, Matt, that 2-ball really changed the complexion of this inning. It looked like the middle of the order was going to have a chance to get a big hit with some ducks on the pond, but now they just have to try and get a 2-out rally started.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Bounce towards the second baseman. He's got it. And the throw just does beat him at the bag, so the side is retired. Are down quietly. It's the Cubs 0 with the Reds coming to bat. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Jose Barrios is on the mound for the Cubs in this one. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, Matty V, we're getting a chance to look at a guy that's been like white hot. How about a whip under 1.00 in his last 3 starts? Not a lot of base runners, and that usually adds up to a lot of success. Let's see if he can continue to do that in this one here today.
First pitch coming. Here it is. The windup and the 0-1. Bounce to first. Rizzo is there. He'll take it to the bag himself, and the leadoff man is gone here to start the home first. Time now for a look at the hometown Reds starting lineup card in this one. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
Well, look out for Lorenzo Cain as this game moves along. He's having a solid year. With runners in scoring position, he's hitting over 300. That's not outstanding or anything, but he's consistent, and that's what I love watching about this guy. His game is so consistent.
In tight there as he's got to turn out of the way of that one. Barrios has registered more than 80 innings of work, and during that time he's worked to a sub-1 whip, less than 1 base runner allowed per inning. The 1-1 home.
Got to pitch to the ballpark's dimensions right here. Love the execution of that pitch down in the zone. Got to keep the ball in the yard.
Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out.
Let's take a look at the sequence here again. The first 3 pitches, all 3 down in the zone. So now you've got a guy that's thinking something down around the knees. He's conditioned to kind of look down there. That's when you mix it up and put it by him at the letters.
At the plate, Eugenio Suarez, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He comes in at 262 on the year, 16 homers and 43 RBIs. The 0-1 on its way. High fly ball out to straightaway center. And he'll pull this one down a step or 2 in front of the warning track, and the inning is over. And that'll bring Anthony Rizzo to the plate. Day off for him yesterday, but back out there for this one.
Number 44, Anthony Rizzo.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And he'll promptly send it in the air out to center field. Kane is there, and he has it for the first out.
Batting fifth, the third baseman.
So bases are empty with 1 gone, and Vladimir Guerrero Jr. settles in at the plate. Lays off 1-0.
Ball 1, no strike.
Fouled away. Castillo has compiled over 90 innings pitched with an ERA under 2. Lucky to get anything off of him. Fastball laid off well below the knees. Won't offer it what looked to be the circle change. 3-1. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. Lifted in the air out to center field. Kane is under it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Batting sixth, the second baseman, Nico Horner.
In now is Nico Horner to show you what he did in May versus what he's done so far at the plate in June. First delivery to him.
Ball.
No score here as we play inning number 2. A ball and a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Slider clocked in the mid-80s there. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Castellanos gets there for the catch, and that ends the inning. Last half of the second set to go. The right-handed hitting Nicholas Castellanos will bat next.
Castellanos.
And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1. Swinging a hard liner to center field. Hap is right there, 1 down.
Batting fifth, the second baseman.
So here's how the Chicago Cubs are positioned defensively. And let's focus on Anthony Rizzo. Not only a Gold Glove winner, this guy has won a Platinum Glove, bailing out his infielders time and time again with his soft hands and feel for the game.
He's back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game. Into the corner and slicing foul.
Just not able to let that breaking ball travel enough right there. You could see his eyes light up when that popped out of the pitcher's hands, and he just hooked it foul.
Swing and a miss. Got him with the slurve there. 2 gone.
Well, we're all hearing his name in the Cy Young Award discussions at this point in the season. It's pretty hard to argue against it when you watch him dominate a guy on 3 pitches and send him packing without much problem.
Stepping in now, Jared Walsh. And it's grounded just foul down the line. That batting average hovering in the high 230s. 11 home runs and 33 driven in. The windup and the 0-1.
After watching that one go by and a ball being called, you could rest assured he knows he's not getting away with another one of those. I guarantee you he's going to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Swing and a liner, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. Into the windup and the pitch. 2-2 now with 2 away and the base is empty. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Here's another 2-2. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Swing and a miss, and that's out number 3. Reds are down in order. We'll move to the 3rd with no score. And now in the box, Darryl Cooley. He'll step in to lead it off in the top of the 3rd.
Darryl Cooley.
First pitch on the way.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
Now the 1-1 pitch. High and deep down the left field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Two and two to the Cubs catcher.
We just saw a fastball right there. I would not be shocked if he tries to get this guy to go fishing right here and drops a little off-speed pitch in the dirt.
There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball.
Well, that sets up a big pitch right here, Matt, because you don't want to lose the leadoff guy in a scoreless game. It's tough to work around the leadoff walk.
Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. 1 away. Digging in next, Cesar Mora. And the home-away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road than he is at home. Couldn't resist on that one, and he's behind 0-1. Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1. This year against right-handed pitching, Mora brings a batting average just a little over the 250 mark. The 1-1. Oh, and he was in complete control of that at-bat from beginning to end as that last one's waved at and missed for route number 2. And now the Cubs pitcher, Jose Barrios. 2 outs already on the K this inning, so he'll be looking to do better. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. Walsh will put this one away, and the side is retired. Next up is the sneaky pop of Nicky Delmonico. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Lifted into the air out towards center field. Happ is there, and he has it for the first out.
Batting 8, the catcher.
In now for the Reds, Robert Byrd. He appeared as a pinch hitter in yesterday's contest. First delivery to him.
1-0.
Hit to short. Fielded cleanly. And there are 2 away now.
Batting 9, the pitcher, Luis Castillo.
Set to get his evening at the plate started. Luis Castillo comes in hitting just a hair below 300 this season. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike.
Man, this pitcher is on right now, pounding the zone, attacking these hitters. He's making it look easy.
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
The count doesn't mean much to this batter. He's all in. He's not concerned with striking out, so he's going to get his A swing off.
Got him. Couldn't connect on the slurve that time, and that'll end it. 1, 2, 3. All set for the start of the inning, and that'll bring up the outfielder, Josh Naylor.
I know we're not seeing a lot of offense in this one, but there's still some game left. I'm looking to see these guys, both offenses, make some notable adjustments at the dish and try and scratch a few runs across.
Naylor, a former member of the Cleveland Indians. He came here by way of trade earlier this year.
I know he'd tell you he'd like to be playing a little bit better, but I think it's as advertised for this ball club right now. I think the manager is getting exactly what they expected.
And he gets this one over at the knees for the first strike.
Gutsy pitch right there. 2-0 changeup for a strike. Good call by the catcher. Great execution by the pitcher.
High in the air out to center field. Kane is under it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
The center fielder.
So one away here in the Chicago fourth, and that'll bring up the former first rounder and Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. Pitch on the way. Now there's a changeup to start him out, but it drops low and away for ball 1. A 2-ball, no strike count to the Cubs center fielder. 3-0 now.
I'd be shocked if this wasn't a 4-pitch walk right here. He doesn't want to mess around and leave something over the heart of the plate and get beat in this situation.
There's ball 4.
Take the break.
They haven't been able to register a hit against this guy, but at least they have a base runner here. We'll see if that leads to something.
Here's Chris Bryant now. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Loud contact off the bat of Bryant and sent deep to left into the upper deck and gone. Chris Bryant plates a pair with a home run. Number 26 for him on the season as the Cubs are out in front now 2-0.
I can tell you one thing. You might get away with throwing a ball in that location in the minor leagues, but when you get one up like that in the zone right over the plate against these guys, you're going to get exactly what he got, a really bad result.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now as he takes a called strike on the black. It's 0-1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. The windup and the 0-1. Two runs on just one hit. No errors so far for the Cubbies. Swung on and blasted foul to the right. And wow, that got all the way out to the Riverfront Club. A ball and 2 strikes to Anthony Rizzo.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul.
Ah, man, just a hair early on that one and just pulled it foul. He's going to have to find a way to refocus. Not easy to continue an AB after you just went deep foul.
Throw to first will take care of him. Score it 2-3 on the putout, and there are 2 gone now.
Third baseman.
Stepping in once again is Vladimir Guerrero Jr. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. Oh, now here's a drive out to the alley. Around first, he's digging for second. And he'll coast into second here with a 2-out double.
As the pitching coach heads out to the mound, I think this is probably just a case of giving your guy a chance to catch his breath, pump him up a little bit, let him know that he's got it under control.
So now to the plate, Nico Horner fouled off. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. From the stretch.
Inside ball.
And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now.
1 ball, 2 strikes, count.
Had to wait back on the changeup, and he did a good job just to make contact. Guerrero stands at second with 2 gone. Did well just to make contact there as he spoils off a good changeup.
After fouling off the second one, I got to step out of the box, adjust my batting gloves, and tell myself there's no chance he's tripling up on that pitch.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Here now the 2-2. Swinging a looper to left. Delmonico coming in, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass. And not in time as the run scores.
Now batting, catcher, Darryl Cooley.
Standing in now, Darryl Cooley, and it's fouled away. 0 for 1, went down looking his first time up. Again, another foul ball. And he'll try to get him to chase the fastball there, but he lays off 1-2.
Well, I think he's got to find a way out of this jam and limit the damage. If he's unable to do that, this game could get away from him.
Good hard sinker, but he lays off to even things at 2-2.
Regardless of the result right here, to be down 0-2 and work it back to an even count, gotta feel like it's a win for the offense.
Here now the 2-2. He is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. So 3 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a man left. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. The Cubs are on top 3-0. In now is Lorenzo Cain back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
Kyle Holder is at the plate as he takes a cold strike 1. 0-1 pitch on its way. Oh, and this at-bat is quickly moving from bad to worse. It's 0-2 now. Holder, a 6'1" left-handed hitter, but throws right-handed. He was a first-round pick back in the 2015 MLB draft.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on a superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
I'll tell you, he looks really dialed in on the bump right there. He's got a shutout going, and he really seems to have this lineup off balance. Even when he challenges them up in the zone, they don't have an answer for it.
Into the box now, Eugenio Suarez. As he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half, it's 0-1. His guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Ball, that's high.
And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating and feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
High in the air, carrying well out to deep center. Center fielder looking up, still going back. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning.
Yeah, and if you remember the previous pitch, he couldn't get around on a fastball and was mad at himself. Well, there's nothing to be mad about anymore unless you're the guy standing on the mound wondering what just happened.
As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1.
He's rolling so far in this one as we head into the middle part of this game. How about 90% of his first pitches have been for strikes? If he continues to do that, he just might finish this one.
Behind 0-2 now. Popped high in the air. Rizzo shading to his right. And he's got it for the final out of the frame. 1 scores in the inning, coming on this solo home run. Striding in is Cesar Mora. And Dan, I'm sure the starter on the mound would like to hit the rewind button on that last inning.
Oh, no doubt about that, Mac. That was a really rocky frame, but clearly not enough to chase him from this game. We'll see if he's still shaking a bit or if he's able to put this behind him.
First offering. Ran the circle change in on him. A ball and no strikes. Swing and a shot toward right center. And that'll split the gap as it should be extra bases. And he is into second base with a leadoff double.
So with your pitcher do it next, you can either have him bunt, or you can even think about having him show bunt to draw the corners in and then let him swing away. Depends on how much confidence they have in him with the bat in his hands.
To the plate now, Jose Barrios, and he pops up the bunt attempt. Suarez is there, and he'll bring this one in.
The left fielder, number 22.
So it's back to the top of the order now, and the next to bat will be Josh Naylor. From the belt, kicks and deals.
He'll take that first pitch strike all day long. If they're going to take 0-0, he's going to pound that zone and get ahead. Much more susceptible down 0-1 than 1-0.
From the belt, the pitch. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
And that'll bring in the Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Mora at second with 2 down. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there.
Now you can see he's working around this guy right here. Why not? First base is open. Walk wouldn't be the worst thing in this spot.
Now the 2-0. Hangs on him a bit that time as it's belted out toward deep center field. And, oh, he missed a home run by a matter of feet. It's off the wall. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance. And he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
At the plate now, Chris Bryant. Grounder down the line at third. But a foul ball here, 0-1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch.
Great game plan so far by this offense. They're not chasing any of those breaking balls out of the zone.
2 out here and a runner at second. And he's behind now as he missed badly on that swing. 1-2.
Hey, this is a big pitch right here. Can't allow them to attack on any more runs. Let's see if he attacks his zone or buries something in the dirt.
The 1-2 pitch. Swing and a high fly ball out to left field. Delmonico looks up, and that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left, his second of the game, and it's now a 6-1 ball game.
Second home run of the game right there. He is locked in at the plate. You hear so many of today's players talk about rhythm and timing. Well, he is perfectly on time in the heart of the zone.
At the plate, Anthony Rizzo. This one's also hit well. deep down the right field line. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. In there at the knees, 0-2 now. And now the Reds are going to get the bullpen moving here, and it's a lefty and a right-hander up and throwing. Little chopper back to the mound. Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired. But they strike for 3 in the inning. 2 on this 2-run home run. Middle of the night from Great American Ballpark. It's the Cubs 6 and the Reds 1. And back in Cincinnati as we check in with Heidi Watney. Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and that'll give way to the veteran second baseman, Mike Moustakas. Popped him up. Cooley is there. And that's the first out of the inning. So yet another strong outing for him tonight as we show you the league leaders in ERA. And as you can see right there, he's up near the top in the National League, currently 3rd best. Stepping in next, Jared Walsh, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat, and he fouls this one off.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
The 0-1 on its way. One run, just one hit, and no errors in the game for Cincinnati thus far. And another foul ball. Ready with another 0-2. Oh, and that liner caught him. Thankfully, he's able to recover, and he gets the second out at first. And this has to be a big concern here. This ball came back and got him right in the pitching arm, and that is something you just never want to see. You can see him trying to work this one off, and from all appearances, I think they're going to let him continue, so that at least is a good sign. Next to dig in, Nicky Delmonico. He flew out in his last debut. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. And a fastball's in there for strike 1.
Hey, this guy's got to be pretty proud of what he's done so far. It's never easy to pitch on the road, but to have this kind of outing in a ballpark that is notoriously known as being hitter friendly, it's been a treat to watch.
0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Fouled away. Fouled off.
There's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if they have to incorporate that into their mindset.
Another 0-2 coming. And strike 3 called as he says, you got to be kidding me, with the side retired. Reds are down in order. They trail 6-1. Back now for the start of the 6th inning, and we send it down to Heidi Watney. Cam Bedrosian takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound. Top half of the 6th about to get started, and that'll give way to the 3rd baseman, Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
The 3rd baseman, Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
Now the first pitch. The 1-0 home. Misses, ball 2.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in the zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
He's set, and the 2-0 pitch. Out in front here is this one scorched foul to the left. started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. Tough pitch to lay off, but he did, and it's ball 4, so the leadoff hitter's aboard to start the 6th.
I know one thing. He earned that free pass right there. He was tempted with some really good pitches, but he stayed disciplined and drew the walk.
Next, here is Nico Horner, 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. And now the first pitch. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Perfect time for a mound visit right here. Just give him a breather, a chance to collect himself and get back to work.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Sometimes you got to be aggressive offensively, but sometimes you just let the pitcher dig his own grave. Patience and discipline seem to be the way to go right here.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
And when you're already down 5, the last thing you want to do is fall behind in the count when you're on the mound. That's not going to do anything to help you get back into this thing.
Guerrero on at first, nobody out. And he lays off there, ball 4. So back-to-back walks have him in business here with nobody out.
Now batting, the catcher, Darryl.
So in now for Chicago, Darryl Cooley struck out in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
I'll tell you, it's a helpless feeling for a manager or a pitching coach when your pitchers are having a really hard time throwing strikes. What are you supposed to do other than keep trying new guys until someone starts attacking the zone?
Ready with the 1-1 pitch.
That's a ball.
A couple strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at-bat trying to get ahead and put himself at a good hitter's count.
Nipped the corner. 2-2.
Hey, I still believe in my heart the best pitch is a well-executed fastball down and away, and that's exactly what that is. He swings at that. That's off the end of the bat. That's not hard contact at all, and that's an easy out for the defense.
Now the 3-2 pitch. High in the air and deep to left center field. Kane going back over the bullpen and gone. So a 3-run shot to left center. Home run number 9 on the year as they've widened this lead to 8 now.
Well, with no outs, you can afford to give up a single, but you can't afford to give up a 3-run homer. He just caught too much of the plate. Now he's back to the drawing board. No outs, and the inning is already an ugly one.
Victor Gonzalez gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. So now to the plate, Cesar Mora. Now a ball lined hard toward right center. Castellanos moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Jose Barrios. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. As the sinker to him finds the zone for strike 1. And now a right-hander's begun to loosen up in the Cincinnati bullpen. Bounced weakly near the plate. And that's the second out.
The left fielder, number 22.
Now that brings up Josh Naylor. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. After it is Delmonico. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. But the big blow of the inning comes right here, a 3-run home run. Bottom of the 6th coming up. It's the Cubs 9 and the Reds 1. Ready now for Cincinnati. Robert Byrne will start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
Yeah, I think if I'm the hitting coach right here, Matty, I'm telling the offense to get aggressive. Just seems like we've been going too deep in counts, and this guy has got exploding stuff on the mound. So I would tell them get overly aggressive on a heater in the middle of the plate early.
Gabriel Maciel will come on as a pinch hitter to try and make an impact with one away. And he hits it hard to the right side. Rizzo is there. Throw gets him. 2 down. So he's just a third of an inning away from putting up another 0 as we take a look at the ball clubs with the lowest team ERAs. And we find that this pitching staff currently leads the NL in that department. So next to bat will be Lorenzo Cain. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory.
Offensive game plan needs to change right here. They need to get a little bit more aggressive. It's too late to try and work counts.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1 and 2.
I think when a team starts struggling, certainly offensively, it's just guys try and play above their pay grade. Know who the best players are in the lineup and try and get on base to set them up.
Hit back up the middle. That's through, and he's got his first base hit. He's 1 for 3. So they get a 2-out base runner here following the base hit, and that leads us to check out the league leaders in team batting average. And you can see that these guys currently find themselves 4th in the NL in that category. Now it'll be Kyle Holder, 0 for 2 for him to this point. First offering on its way. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
That's a real nice location with that fastball up and in on the hands. Hard to do much with that because a hitter really can't extend his arms very easily.
Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
Little hesitation right there by the batter. It was great execution by the pitcher down and away, but that looked like a late swing. Could have been sitting on something else.
Shot down the line. It's a fair ball. King rounds third and is digging for the plate, and a relay home, and not in time as he just crosses the plate in time.
You love the aggressive base running right there. It's not easy to make that throw and give that catcher time to adjust his feet and get that tag down.
No, very aggressive send right there. You take a chance, you hope the throw is a little bit offline, and that paid off right there.
Going. We in go mode.
Into the box, Eugenio Suarez, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Comes set and the 0-1. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1. And it misses. 3-1 now. Nicholas Castellanos would be next. Now a fastball swung on and missed, and it's full 3-2.
You know he wants to end this inning right here on 3-2, but I don't think we'll see him lay one in on the next pitch there with a base open to work with.
Looking to fade his first walk. Here it comes. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. It's a run on 2 hits here for Cincinnati. 7th inning coming up. It's the Cubs 9 and the Reds 2. Sal Romano comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. Now to the plate, here is Ian Happ. His prior history versus this arm, he's got 5 base hits in 18 at-bats. He's taken him deep once. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. That's wide. 2-0. Too tight with that one. 3-0. Swinging away, and now the count will be 3-1. Here's a looping fly ball out to right. In there, a base hit.
That's the battle, Matty. Working yourself into a 3-1 count, having count leverage and getting ahead to a fastball. You don't get too many opportunities throughout the course of a game to have full count leverage, and he took advantage.
Chris Bryant to the plate again and looking for home run number 3 in the ball game. His second coming back in the 5th. First offering on its way.
You know, some guys just don't like pulling the trigger in a 0-0 count. They don't like the ambush tactic. They like to calibrate the speed, maybe pick up the brake. They want to know everything your ball does before they pull the trigger.
This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now. 0-2. 0-2 count, and the pitch. Now a ball lined toward right center, so he'll add 1 to his total as that falls in. He's got 3 hits in this one, and that runner will hold up at second with 2 aboard now.
Boy, D-Roll, when you're starting to swing it like this team, it doesn't matter. They bring in a new relief pitcher, right? And he gets greeted with back-to-back base hits.
Yeah, exactly. That's what you want to do. In today's day and age of bullpen down your throat, you very rarely see back-to-back knocks when these guys are throwing smoke.
It's one of the keys, too. When you come in facing guys out of the bullpen, they're being taught to throw strikes early, and they're taking advantage of it. He's throwing strikes, and they're jumping all over it.
Castellanos has the best view of this one, so he'll take it for the first out.
Now batting.
The next Cub up, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. First pitch of the AB now.
With some traffic on the base paths, nice job by the pitcher to execute strike one.
He's set. Here's the 0-1. He comes up empty that time as he's underneath it. 0-2.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That can be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
High in the air out to center field. Kane is there. 2 gone. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now.
Now batting, the second baseman, Nico.
So next to hit is Nico Horner. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Now the first pitch. Just off the outside, and it's 1-0.
Hey, this pitcher's going to have to step off the mound right here and refocus. Take a deep breath, something. Can't keep falling behind and creating traffic.
Oh, and this is hit high and deep out to left. And this one is gone. A home run. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left. 4th home run for him on the season as this lead got even wider.
Wow, talk about a guy getting hot, right? Hits a bomb, hit one yesterday. Usually when he gets hot, he starts to hit them in bunches, and this could be the beginning of a very, very good hot streak.
Now batting, catcher, Darryl.
Stepping in now, Darryl Cooley, and it's fouled away. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Now here's the pitch. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1.
Hey, this is one of those tough outings as a reliever. Just have to keep throwing strikes and believe sooner or later this inning's going to turn around.
The 1-1 pitch. Now this one is blasted to left field, and there's no doubt about it. Back-to-back jacks. A solo shot here to left. His 2nd home run of the game as the blowout continues. These guys are really putting on a show here. That dinger brings the total up to 5 for the game so far. Amazing stuff today, guys.
Yeah, Matty V. How about this, D-Row? If you come to watch offense, you've picked the right game to come and see.
5 bombs
Now
from one team.
Red.
Everybody in the
Number
lineup.
50.
They're making fun right now of the guys who don't have a home run in this one.
Amir Garrett comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one.
Now batting, the shortstop.
Standing in now, Cesar Mora, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Here's the pitch. Here's a little chopper up the middle. Scooped up. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him.
Now batting, the pitcher, Jose Barrios.
At the plate now, Jose Barrios. He'll swing and lift a ball foul off to the left and out of play. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Ready with the 0-1. This one's flared off to the right side. Moustakas onto the grass. He's got it. A great running play, and that'll retire the side. So it's 4 runs on 5 hits, no errors, and a man left. Stretch time now here in Cincinnati. The Cubs lead this one 13-2. Bottom of the inning now, and standing in the outfielder, Nicholas Castellanos.
The right fielder.
As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1.
What a performance so far. Throwing first pitch strikes to 90% of the batters. It's hard to get any better than that.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike 2.
Man, this guy's really pitched well so far, attacking the strike zone, and he's really kept these hitters off balance.
Still no balls and 2 strikes. Rizzo trying to get there. The 0-2 once more. Still no balls and 2 strikes. Here comes another 0-2. And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ball game.
Man, this guy's on his game today,
The
not
batter,
only when
number
he's
9,
throwing strikes,
second
but how about the
baseman,
amount of strikeouts?
Mike
What's even more impressive,
Moose
no
Tucker.
walks up to this point. So he's pounding that zone with strikes, and he's making these hitters swing the bat.
At the plate, Mike Moustakas. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. No hits to this point. Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now.
He's still looking great to me out there on the mound. Punched out the first guy in the 7th, and he's jumped ahead in the count right here. Looks like he could stay in this game a while longer.
Just a touch outside. 1-2.
Stone cold take right there. That fastball very well could have sent him packing back to the bench.
Pulled toward right center field. Long run for the center fielder. He gets there, and that's the 2nd out.
Up next in Cincinnati.
So stepping in
The
is
first baseman,
Jared Walsh. He
Jared.
bounced out last time up. First pitch of the AB now. Ground ball right into the shift. He's got it. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. 1-2-3 go the Reds. And as you can see, they are way behind. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Josh Naylor. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Up and in for ball 1.
You know, something to keep in mind, they're really burning through that bullpen, and this is only the first game of the series. Definitely could have an impact on the rest of the series, and maybe even the whole week ahead.
2-0. Now here's the pitch.
And when you're already down by a bunch, this is where a guy's got to take some responsibility out there and at least start throwing some strikes.
Here it comes, the 3-0. He's taken strike 1.
You maybe get 2 pitches a game where all the guesswork goes out the window. This is certainly that situation.
Three balls and a strike. Here's the pitch. Pulled toward right center field. Kane is under it. 1 out.
The center fielder, number 8, Ian Happ.
So the next to bat will be Ian Happ. In his career versus this pitcher, he's a .333 hitter. He also has 1 home run. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. The 1-0 home. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Kane is under it. And he brings it in for the 2nd out of the inning.
Now back.
Next,
Right
it'll
field.
be Chris Bryant. He scored after knocking a single in his last at-bat. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1.
That's just too much velocity upstairs to get good.
A ball and a strike now to Bryant. Down the left field line and deep. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. 2 out, nobody on. Still 1-2. Now here's the pitch. Frozen on the fastball. Never had a chance, and the inning is over. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go. And next it'll be the outfielder, Nicky Delmonico. This is on the ground over to first. Rizzo is there, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
The catcher, number 4.
And now here is Robert Byrne, grounded out in his last at-bat. Now the pitch. And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
Slow little roller to third. Reined in. And very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning.
The batter.
Tyler Callahan gets the call as a pinch hitter, and he'll get a chance with 2 out and the bases empty. Here's the first pitch.
Callahan.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he watches a called strike at the knees. No balls and 2 strikes.
This is one of the things that makes him so effective as a pitcher, able to pound the zone with all different options.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. Felipe Ayala enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
Felipe Ayala.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. On the run is Delmonico. He takes the turn and heads for second. And a high bounce will take it over the outfield wall, and he kicks off the inning with a ground rule double.
Well, he hit that one pretty well all the way out to the warning track, and clearly there's some hard dirt out there because that ball bounced right over the wall for a ground rule double.
In now, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Awfully close with the slider there, but it's 1-1. And now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. The 1-1 home is looked at for ball number 2. Rizzo stands at second with no outs. Can't find the zone there, and it's 3-1.
I got 3-1. 3 balls, 1 strike.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. And not the kind of swing you're looking for. 3-1 as it runs to a full count now. 3-2. Now the payoff pitch home. He loses him on ball 4. And stepping in, Nico Horner. He went deep to the tune of a 3-run job his last time up.
Yeah, Matt, that last one wasn't exactly a tape measure shot, but listen, a home run is a home run. I know a lot of pitchers, they call that a wall scraper in his last AB, but listen, it counts as a home run nonetheless.
As he'll take a look at ball 1. Ground ball to second. This could be 2. There's 1. On to first, and they get them both.
Up next for the Cubs.
So base is empty now after the double play. And next will be the power-hitting catcher, Darryl Cooley.
Man, he's making a lot of noise in this one. He's feeling really locked in at the plate right now. We used to have a saying in the dugout, anybody could get 2. There ain't too many guys hitting north of 2 bombs in the game in the big leagues.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat. And here's a ball hit in the air. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. And he takes a called strike 2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Swing and a liner. And a base hit, and that'll get the run in from third.
Man, I haven't seen an offensive explosion like this since I don't know when. It's been a combination of spotty pitching and inconsistent defense, and now they've posted an amazing 14 runs on the board.
Into the box now, Cesar Mora. And he lays off there, 1-0. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. Hit in the air toward the gap in right center. And he will get there as he had to cover a lot of ground to make that. Roberto Osuna takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
Number 54.
And in to hit next is Lorenzo Cain, starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. But these guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. And he missed with it. It's 1-2. Pitch on the way. Lifted into the air out towards center field. Hal is there, and that's not the start to the bottom of the 9th this crowd was hoping for. 1 away.
Now batting.
The Cubs are into their bullpen now as there are the final numbers for their starter. He was great all night long.
Superb pitching performance in this one, Matty V. 8 rock-solid innings. In line for the win. Now needs some help from the bullpen.
He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. The 0-1 pitch. Broken bat as this ball's hit on the ground. On to first, and now the Reds are down to their final out here.
Now batting.
Oh, that'll make you smile as a pitcher. You make a good pitch, you blow the guy's bat up, and then you make the play yourself. In your head, you're thinking, nice swing, Meek.
And the pitch. Eugenio Suarez is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Out in front there as this one's pulled off to the left side.
He's going to be thinking about that pitch all night if he doesn't have a big game right here. Pulled his front shoulder and everything went with it.
And he fouls this one off. The Reds down to their last strike. Fouled away. Two out, nobody on. Hit down the line at first.
Hey, have an AB right here. I know it's frustrating the heck out of the pitcher. You keep fouling these pitches off. Maybe one misses over the heart of the plate.
Hit softly on the ground to third. Scooped up. Throw on to first. He'll be in time to get him. And the Cubs have taken game one of the series on the road as the ball game is over. 14-2 the final score in this one. Chicago blasted 5 home runs en route to victory. Jose Barrios earns his 8th victory of the season as he turns in 8 strong innings of work. Luis Castillo struggled and gets the loss after giving up 6 earned. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plezak, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Inside the